Start. Good morning, everyone. I am Raj.
I Shreyan. I Yuvraj. I Shadipya.
Today, our team is going to present mathematics in AI. We will explain why mathematics is considered the backbone of AI, how it solves problems, and its real-life application.
Artificial intelligence, or AI, the science of making machines act intelligently like humans. But AI, behind the AI, it is mathematics. Without mathematics, AI wouldn't even exist. From machine learning to deep learning, every AI technique uses maths, whether it's algebra, statistics, calculus, or logic.
In simple language, mathematics is the word of AI. Without it, AI is just be a black box of imagination.
What's the problem? What's the problem? What's the problem? Many learners use AI without realizing that it is behind mathematics.
AI, yes, AI often looks like a black, black, black box data which goes in and result come out, but the inner process remain unclear. The real problem of it is the lack of clarity about how AI writes AI algorithms, predictions, and patterns.
That's why we decide percent so if mathematical understand mathematics better.
So it shows the different branches of mathematics in AI.
For example, linear algebra is used to represent and processing with help of vectors and matrices. Both calculus and AI help optimization, and calculus used in AI model use gradients.
Altogether, calculus with optimization is used to train AI model made by minimizing using integral using ingredient.
It discrete mathematics to build in a logic, algorithm, and graph that lead AI decision.
For example, when linear algebra is used to represent and processing deep learning as well as model training, calculus and optimization applied to minimize errors and improve accuracy through techniques called back propagation.
Statistics also power AI application like recommendation system, fraud detection, and predictive analytics.
Mathematics make the transparent and powerful. It is not separated from AI, but rather it's like
Without mathematics, AI is just an imagination. It helps in solving mathematical problem as well as makes probabilities. Without AI, without maths, AI is nothing.
With mathematics, however, AI turn into innovation that transform into industries like. Thank you.
Thank you, Anjali. Thank you, Anjali. Thank you.
Very good team, 812. Yeah, you can look towards the PPT and please present. There is no issues in looking at the PPT and presenting. That's the actual way of presenting a PPT. So don't worry if you are looking towards the PPT, that's perfectly okay. That holds for all the kids. Yeah, okay. Okay. Can you name some of the tools, some of the AI tools or devices that are used in daily life?
Chat, when ChatGPT, student uses ChatGPT to solve their problems and daily life problems. They also like speak their thought, ChatGPT, and express their feelings. ChatGPT also helps them in taking decisions. And also, it is used in cricket while taking possibilities, probabilities that how can what can be in future or what runs can be upcoming time, a few minutes.
Okay. Other than ChatGPT, you do not use anything else in daily? While traveling, do you use anything?
Ma'am, Google Maps, it also takes
Yes.
uh, mobile networks to analyze it is a crowded area or any plain area where we can drive safely. Crowded area, we should drive slow. That is used like Google Maps and many other apps are used in day-to-day lives to just make our life easy.
Great. Nice. This thing. Yeah. Nidhi ma'am, do you have a question for them?
Yes. Kids, can you tell me is curse or boon?
It is a very diverse topic. Everybody have their own opinion on this. Like we can, in few ways, we can say that AI is a curse. Like AI is affecting our mental solving problem. Like we do not try to solve any problem. As well as in few places, AI also helps in taking big decisions and creates big program that makes our future easy and makes our technology grow.
Okay, good.
Saquib sir, you have a question for them?
One very important question. You all are using AI in education.
Yes.
Yes. So, what you actually do, like most of the students, I have heard that they are completing their homework AI. Other than that, if you are doing anything, just name it and explain.
And like AI is not always help us in completing our homeworks. Like we are trying to get content, then we can try a new content. Like if we put our topic, AI will give us content. Then if we don't like it, we want more brief content. It will give us brief. We want short content. It will give us short content. Like we use AI in taking content, sir, as well as people students use like making scripts. They go on AI, write the situation like what was the act and what was the situation, and they write make script. AI is making script. AI is
Okay.
making.
Okay. Actually, I'm asking where you are using for your school work. Are you applying the knowledge of AI to understand more on the topics or anything else?
Yes, sir, like any topic we want more like more explained things like written form. We put on AI the topic and just say that this word is not getting explained here. I am stucking in this word. This word is stuck to me, or any topic that is stuck to me. We put the like topic and the para, or say that just simply say that explain it in simple ways or a short para to understand a basic what's written in it, like a whole page is given.
Okay.
That's it.
Yay. Thank you, team A12. Let's move ahead. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you and
Thank you.
thank you.
Okay, I'm calling team A14 because 13 is not ready for the presentation. I already met the team. I'm calling team A14.
Noted, sir. A13 is not there. Can you move little forward? Little forward.
Please start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good morning and Jai Hind, esteemed judges, teachers, and my dear friends. I am Garvit.
I also.
I Aditya.
I should.
Today, we will present to you on the topic maths in banking and shopping. Maths quietly powers banking and shopping from the hiddenly. Today, we will explain many topics such as discounts, and interest discounts and percentages. So, without further ado, I will hand over the stage to Oj for the first topic.
First comes the idea of interest, which shows how money grows or is charged over time. There are mainly two types of interest: simple interest and compound interest. In simple interest, the interest is calculated on an original money called principal and on called principal and on a given time in years and a rate in percent per year. So the interest on 10,000 rupees for 8% for 2 years is 1,600 rupees and the total amount summing up to 11,600. Whereas compound interest grows faster than simple interest because the interest is added back to the principal and the calculation is done on the new amount, which is why people also call it compound interest. For example, 5,000 rupees at 10% per year for 2 years becomes 6,050 rupees. So the compound interest earned is 1,050 rupees. Now I hand over the mic to Aditya Chaturvedi.
Thank you, Oj. So, my topic is percentage. Percentage is widely used in the finance because it makes the comparisons easy. For example, loans and credit cards are banks are used to show the cost as percent rate. Also, for saving and deposit, they show the growth in percentage. Even in investments, the percentage are also used. I take an example where as a stock which is starting from 200 and rising at 260 is gained as 30%. So I say that percentage act as a quick and easy way to understand money. Now I call Shubham for explanation of next topic.
Thank you, Aditya. Now I am going to explain discount. Shopping also uses maths. Shopping also uses maths through discounts, which are reductions on the list price, usually given as a percentage. The discount amount can be found by taking the list price minus the selling price, or by taking the list price multiplied by divided by 100 when the percent is given. For example, if the list price is 2,000 rupees and the discount is 25%, then the discount is 500 and the final price becomes 1,500. These simple steps help buyer judge correctly and avoid overspending on money. Over to Garvit.
So, as you have seen, we have explained many topics such as interest, discounts, percentages, and many more. As I can proudly say that math is the indispensable backbone of finance, banking, and shopping. Now, for conclusion of our presentation, I would like to invite Oj.
Now, thank you, Garvit. Now, to conclude, as we have learned about interest, percentages, and discounts, I am proud to say that mathematics is truly the unseen engine behind banking and shopping. By understanding interest, percentages, and discounts, it becomes easier to handle daily payments and long-term goals with confidence. Thank you to all judges and my dear friends for listening with attention. That's all.
Okay, everyone. Gather here.
Very good, team 14. Well researched and well made PPT. You had proper 5 or 6 slides to it. That's a good PPT that you have submitted. Yeah. Can I have a question? Yeah. Can you tell me which is better, SI or CI? You explained about simple interest and compound interest. Which is a better?
Yes, ma'am. Both are good at their own areas. If for short-term investment, we can take a simple interest because in short-term investment, CI will not benefit us that much. But if we are looking for long-term investment, we can use CI as it will gradually increase every time.
What is the difference between both of them?
Ma'am, in SI, the interest comes on the original amount, but in CI, the interest comes on the principal every time it is increased. So in CI, we get a gradual increase every time.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Nidhi ma'am, you have a question?
Kids, you have the topic maths in banking and shopping. So my question is related to both the topic. If I purchase a car by taking a loan from a bank, so what will be my payment mode? Like every month I have to pay something to the bank, right? So what's that particular term is called?
Ma'am, it is known as EMI.
Yeah. Can you name me the full form of EMI?
Equated monthly installments.
Very good. Good.
Good. Shalini ma'am, do you have a question? Okay. Saquib sir?
Yes, ma'am. One question for all of you. In bank, when we deposit the money, so bank uses the compound interest formula, get the actual money deposited after 1 year, or the simple interest.
Actually, sir, the people that lend money use compound interest as it favors them because if they suppose if they give 100 rupees at a principal, okay, so in compound interest the new amount will be added gradually. First, like for the first year, if they gave at 10% rate, so like 10% of 100 is 10 rupees. So like in the first year, the amount will be 110 rupees. And in the second year, the rate would be calculated on the new amount, which is 110 rupees. So it will be 121 rupees. But in the simple interest, it will be 120 rupees because the rate is calculated on the original amount, which is called the principal. So
Okay, I
lenders,
understand the difference between them.
so lenders usually use compound interest so that it favors them because they generate more profit from that.
Yes. Okay, my question was simple. Banking system uses compound interest or simple interest?
Simple interest.
Okay, that's all.
So uses compound interest and simple interest can also be used, but they are same for the first year.
It depends on how we are
How
using
we
it.
are
Banks also allow policies for simple interest and compound interest.
There are different
They-
policies
they
for
both-
each one.
They have both policies.
Indian banks mostly are using compound interest itself. Yeah.
That's why we said like they usually use compound interest rather than using simple interest.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it is more profitable for them.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, team A14. Thank you.
you're ready. 3, 2, 1, start.
Someone has rightly said, mathematics is the poetry of logical ideas. With this, a very pleasant good morning and jai to our esteemed judges and to all my fellow viewers. This is team A15 from Sunbeam School Mau. So now let me introduce you all with my team members. This is Tanushka Sinha. This is Tabya Pandey. This is Prabhat Sinha and myself Kartikeyan. And today we feel very grateful and thankful to receive this opportunity and this platform to express ourselves. So without wasting further time, let us start with our presentation on the topic weather forecasting. So let us first understand what is weather forecasting. Weather forecasting is understanding future weather conditions from physical and statistical analysis. Let us know how maths help in weather forecasting. Mathematics is our secret tool for making these predictions, from gathering information to seeing patterns and building models. Let me tell you all about unlocking data with averages. Meteorologists collect ton of data like average rainfall, temperatures, and wind speed. And this is a lot of numbers. To make sense of it, they use a special mathematical tool called average or find the average temperature of many days. They first do the sum of temperature of all the days and then divide it with the number of days. We can use this average formula, find the average temperature, average rainfall, wind speed, etc. Have you ever heard of a forecast say that there's 30% chance of rain? That's probability in action. Probability helps us to understand how likely an event is to happen. Probability is very useful to us in our daily lives. Meteorologists use this idea to express the chances of rain, snowfall, and sunshine in our daily lives. To find probability of an event mathematically, we use the formula probability of an event is equals to number of favorable outcomes upon total outcome. So let's assume like it rained 3 days out of 10 days. So we will say that probability of rain equals to 3 upon 10 multiplied by 100. And that will be 30% chances of rain. We can also use bar graphs. Bar graphs are used to compare data and they use bars to display the data. And we can also use them to show the weather forecast and compare the weather forecasting of different months, like the rain that happened in July and the rain that happened in January. Line graph. This is a great showing for how something changes over a time, how temperatures rises or falls throughout a week. By looking at this, meteorologists can make over accurate decisions and what coming up next. Mathematics is the backbone of modern weather forecasting. We use line graphs, bar graphs, averages, probability, etc. to make this a success. So next time, when you use your weather forecasting app, remember the incredible role of maths in the background. Thank you. Thank you.
Very well presented, Team A15. Good knowledge. You gained a good knowledge. Where did you get this information from?
Ma'am, we use different kinds of platforms to gather the information. We analyze the information and then we made our PPT and our script.
Okay, okay. So different platforms means what are you using? You're using
Ma'am,
only ChatGPT?
ma'am, we have used Gemini, ChatGPT, as well as we have also talked with our teachers for the information.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, and Nidhi ma'am, your question.
Beta, can you name any agency or any organization which study Indian weather?
Ma'am, sorry, we are not aware of that. Can you please ask the next question in the chat?
There are various organizations, but the prominent government agency is IMD. It's Indian Meteorological Department that studies Indian weather and gives the information. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, if a cyclone moves at 60 kilometers per hour, how far it will travel in 4 hours?
Travel 240 kilometers in 4 hours.
How did you do that?
60 multiplied by 4 will be 4. So we
Okay,
can find out.
okay, okay. Is Indian Meteorological Department better or the US Meteorological Department?
We can say that the US Meteorological Department is much better because they have advanced tools if we compare to ourselves.
Okay. There, what all do they predict? The Meteorological Department predicts what all things over there?
Sorry, ma'am, can you repeat the question?
What all kind of weather problems do they predict in the US through the weather forecasting?
Tornadoes, the sea coast, and like the tsunamis that occurs most frequently here. Like it's on sea coast, so it's important to show weather forecasting so that people can be aware. And ma'am, additionally, they also predict sunshine, snowfall, and rain. That is very helpful to the farmers also to manage their crops production.
Okay. Fine, good. Saquib sir, you have a question for them?
Yes. Can you tell me the temperature of a human being, the normal temperature of a human being in Celsius?
36 or 37. 37.
Say again,
36 or 37.
in Celsius.
Yes, sir.
And what if I ask you in Fahrenheit?
96. 96.
It is 98 point something. You know the formula for calculating or converting Celsius into Fahrenheit?
Sorry, sir, we are not aware of that. We have studied it, but we can't recall right now. We will work on it.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Team 15. Thank you.
The next team is the next team is A17. And A16 is also not ready with the PPT, so they are not coming to the event. This team is A70.
Sir, this is the last team or do we have more?
And one more team is there, A18.
Okay, then we do not have B group today.
No, no match. Tomorrow we'll start with B.
Okay, oh, fine, sir. And team 13 and 15, if they want to present at the end also, they can, sir.
Okay, well, thank you for that. I'll ask.
Oh. Okay, we have an all girls team today for the first time. Let's see. Great.
You all are ready? Okay, starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Morning and Jai Hind, everyone. I am Anshika. I am Shika Yadav. I am Uma Tiwari. And I am Shika Kumari. The students of class 8 dynamics are here to present something on mathematics. And that's optimization is the thing.
Mathematics is not only about numbers. It's about choices. When we decide how to spend money, how to regulate time, or how to balance risk and rewards, we are able. The language of these choices is optimization. I have 8,000 rupees. I can spend it on entertainment, save it in the bank, or invest it in the stocks. What's the smartest choice? Spend it now. Happiness can't wait. Next model is mathematics. Utility is equal to 0.5 entertainment plus 0.3 savings plus 0.2. This is a simple utility function. It means the satisfaction from the junction. Rates 0.5, 0.3, and 0.2 shows us how much I'm sure it is. So my decision becomes numbers exactly. The decision-making process becomes clearer when translated into mathematics. The right answer has it. Budget always less than or equal to 8,000. That's a constraint. Optimization always works. But life isn't just equation. True, Nadia. Right. But optimization helps us in understanding the trade-offs clearly. For example, if Anshika spends over 8,000 on fun, the utility becomes 2,400. But if she divides it, say 3,200 on fun, 3,200 save, and 1,600 invested, the utility might rise to 2,880. So maths help me to serve which choices gives the highest satisfaction. This small problem reflects the bigger. In business, companies use linear programming to minimize cost and maximize profit. In medicine, doctors use optimization models to calculate the right drug dose. In transportation, algorithm calculates the shortest path amongst hundreds of routes. It's the same principle, maximize or minimize. An objective function subject to constraint. Oh, so optimization is a math way of telling us how to use resources wisely. Now I see. Optimization is choosing mathematically to get the best outcome. Second, decision making is choosing between options. Yes, and that's the beauty of mathematics. It turns confusion into clarity and decisions into strategy. Now, let us tell you a story about it. A few years ago in New York City, heavy snowstorm hit. Roads were blocked, buses were delayed, and thousands of people needed a ride home. But there was a problem. Very few drivers wanted to take risks for driving in such a bad condition of weather. Now, imagine if Uber cab normal, hardly any driver would have to come out. But if it charges extremely high price, most of the passenger would cancel. So what should they do? There is where optimization is right? The Uber system used real-time data and applied algorithm to adjust it. The fare was just enough, but not so much the drivers alone. The result? People who truly needed rides, like hospital workers or parents getting home to their kids, got them. And the drivers were barely paid for the risk, and the city's transport kept moving, even in the snowstorm. That's optimization. Balancing limited resources to create the best possible outcome. So, don't just decide, optimize with math. Thank you.
Very well presented, team A17, and the lovely story about Uber also that you gave us. Yeah. Okay. My question to you is, do companies use optimization in production and delivery?
Yes, ma'am. Their algorithm uses it. Yes, ma'am. The algorithm uses it to calculate the maximum using real life
Why
data.
why do
Because
why do they use it?
they use it to maximize profit and minimize the cost as we said.
They basically use it to reduce waste, save money, deliver products faster and more efficiently.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Nidhi ma'am, you have a question?
Beta, can you explain me the term optimization?
Now, the term optimization means is choosing mathematically to get the best outcome.
Does optimization deals with the concept of maths only?
No, it uses real life applications too. Like the Google Map uses the real life data of the whole city or the area and it calculates the shortest path to the destination.
Yes. So term optimization means the proper planning in a positive way so that you get a positive outcome.
Yes.
Okay.
You would be studying this optimization. LPP comes linear programming problem. That's a part of class 12. There you'll be making graph for it. There is a method called corner point method through which you would be optimizing the problems.
Actually, ma'am, we got this topic from our chapter comparing quantities and we searched on it and we got to know the term optimization.
Okay. Nice topic actually. But research more on it. There's a lot of in-depth to it. There is transportation problems, diet problems, there are manufacturing problems. When you research on it, there are lots of kinds of problems. Yeah.
I would like
Okay.
to give you one more info. Like there's a newspaper launched by young entrepreneur in Bhopal. They deals with its name is Optimistic Citizen. It deals with only positive news. It deals with strategical analysis. It deals with the current topics and also gives the solution in all the way, whether it's theoretical way, mathematical way, or scientific way. So yes, optimization is very deep concept. You can do some research on it and
You'll go and research this paper that Nidhi ma'am told you, this newspaper. Yeah, you'll try and find it out. Yeah, Saquib sir, you have a question for them.
Yes, they have chosen a very broad topic actually from class 12, as you mentioned that. One question, actually, there are two questions I want to ask. You must have studied linear equation in class 8.
Yes.
So you might have learned linear equation in one variable.
Yes.
As well as two variable you have learned? Have you? No. Okay. Okay, in one variable. What are the number of solutions for linear equation in one variable?
So there is written one more method in which we can separate.
Number of solution I'm asking. A linear equation in one variable gives you exactly one solution. And you can also show that solution graphically, actually on a linear line, a number line, okay? And you have not learned two variables which you will be learning in class 9 only. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next we need to take the last value of all. So you're ready?
Yes, sir.
3, 2, 1.
Good morning, ma'am.
Stop.
Good morning, ma'am. P, the three members of AET, I, Rigla,
I, Arav, I, Utkarsh, and I, Rajit of class 8 dynamics are presenting this PPT on the topic mathematics in music algorithm.
let's begin with a real life example. Do you know favorite music apps like Spotify or YouTube Music or Ghana actually learns on math?
Yes, they use probability and arithmetic to recommend your favorite song.
They use a tool like AutoTune to fix, which uses equation to fix single speech.
And apps like Shazam recognize songs instantly by using a formula called Fourier transform.
Now the question is, where does math hide in the music?
The answer is everywhere.
In frequency and pitch. The equation uses like Fourier transform to transfer complex formulas into simple ways.
In rhythm and time signatures, fraction like 3 upon 4 or 4 upon 4 decides the beat.
In chords and scales, modular arithmetic decides harmony.
And in digital sound processing, maths turn into waves and equations.
Math music is incomplete without formula. Let's see some formulas.
Formula 1. It is used to find the frequency of the musical notes. For instruments like piano or guitar, stay perfectly tuned.
Formula 2. Fourier transform used to transform complex voices into simple sound waves. It's used in the apps like Shazam, AutoTune, and video editing.
Formula 3. Using modular arithmetic decides chords pattern like major and minor, which maintain the harmony in music.
So, guitar chords secretly solve the maths problem.
It's great. Now comes the fun part. How math actually became music.
The fraction became rhythm 1 upon 2, 1 upon 4, 1 upon 8. Equations matters makes the waves.
And in digital sound processing, maths turn into waves and equations.
Trigonometry became the sound waves. Time and cost draw the music.
Probability became your playlist. That's how app says, next you will love this song.
With this, we come at the end of our maths symphony.
Thank you for seeing our presentation.
Because every melodious song is solving a maths problem of emotion. Thank you
And Jen.
Great, nice topic and well presented. Okay, I have a question for you. What kind of graphs or charts can be used to represent music patterns?
Math like pie charts and all where we get we find that this fraction tells that okay this wave is going on according to the fraction.
Line graph shows a volume change, bar chart shows the number of beats, and the histogram shows the frequency of notes. Yeah. Okay. Is repetition of numbers important in composing music with computers?
This math is important sometimes because we see music like many times single words repeat or single rhythm repeats. So if math is in music, so of course that if repetition of numbers helps in music with that.
What does it help with in music? Repetition of numbers.
Create lyrics and beats in the music to make it sound great and exciting.
Okay, yeah, it creates rhythms and structures that help you make the music. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Nidhi ma'am, do you have a question?
Yes. So kids, is music created digitally also?
Yes,
Okay, so can you tell me how does technology like digital music software use maths to create and edit sounds?
and we use many apps like the shutdown, music editing. Here, Trolley transform is used, and auto tune used to fit the singer speech and the way of singing, the rhythm and the voice.
Like I'm asking, what does software use? What does any of this software use?
And software is a different type of sources to examine whether this beat frequency is suitable for our recommended song.
Uh, does it use algorithms?
Yes, ma'am. Uses algorithms.
It use measure algorithms to uh, edit or create digitally music. Okay.
Saquib, sir, you have a question for them?
Okay, yes, you explained the topic is music.
Yes,
Nalaga.
yes.
What is the unit of frequency? Wavelength? These two questions are actually from science. But you mentioned these. No idea? Okay, wavelength, as you say, it is connected with wave plus length. So the unit is meter only. The SI unit is meter only. And for frequency, its unit is hertz. Or you can also say it's per second. You got this? Okay, thank you from my side. Any other question, ma'am?
No, just when you're picking up a topic, just do a basic research on it also, like frequency and wavelength. These are very common topics which come under the part of music. So you should do a little more research on it. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Team 18. Thank you.
Thank you. So, ma'am, every team, today we have 7 teams, I think,
Yeah. 7 teams.
all done.
All done. All done. Well in time. We have
And
finished
today's
it.
performance was, I think, better than yesterday.
Obviously, sir. It was very good. There was no problems today with any particular thing. And the kids were also little, grown up than yesterday. So, one class ahead. So that also makes a difference. And very well organized, sir. No problem with the sound or anything. Not even the internet. No problems. So online competition is something that we can easily do with your help. Yeah.
Right, correct. The best part from our side was that all the students, all the teams prepared themselves. No mentor teacher helped them. They designed their PPTs and
Oh, wow.
they written their own scripts. They practiced themselves and they presented themselves.
Wow, that's very nice to hear, sir. There were no mentor teachers, also no school class teachers were helping them, and they've done a tremendous job. The kids were
And the
very
rest
good.
of the teams are coming with the same effort, ma'am. I hope they will give their best and you will love.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Really grateful. We'll catch up
Okay.
tomorrow, sir, at 11. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.